Hello everyone and welcome back to Space Engine Mod Spotlight. Right, where today we are reviewing the Avatar system which was made by Space Engineer. This essentially adds a bunch of new planets all to the and so today we'll be looking at every major planet and moon. And the first planet is the star of the show, Pandora, which is the planet from the movie Avatar. I mean, it was a good enough movie, it just had the wrong name, didn't it? So this planet is it's a pretty nice world. It's perfectly habitable. It's perfectly habitable. Like, it just has this planet. Then there's a and there you go. And this planet is called Galita, or Polyphemus 1, and here it is the view from the surface of this planet. You've got Polyphemus with its that moon, Shalitus. I have to admit, it actually looks really cool. This mod is sprawling with cool planets. Then there is this planet, Polyphemus 2, because I'm not gonna bother spelling out that name. It's a pretty nice planet. Pretty nice. It's not half bad really. It's just a rocky planet. Looks pretty cool. And then the next planet is just after that it's Helos, which is which I mean looks essentially it's just the moon. It's basically the moon. It's not very interesting. Obviously after Pandora there is Elitis, which is the other moon. Which doesn't have anything on it, but just have a quick look at its surface. Yeah, you can just see it's just a planet. It's just a planet. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting. It does look pretty cool though. Then there is Illyris, which looks interesting. Does that have an atmosphere? It does. Oh, so this is another habitable-ish world, although it's significantly more brown than the others. Yeah, this just looks like a typical planet you would find in Space Engine, really. Then there is Gallus, which has a very thin atmosphere. And this moon doesn't have oceans, for once. I'm actually going to this is the first planet, and it's already got too many. We're not going to go over. So this planet is much like the innermost major moon. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Alright, so then into the wider Polyphemus system, We arrive at the planet Vulcan. This is moonless. It's smaller than Earth, and it's yeah, it's our moon. But if our moon was being scorched, I know. I have a feeling that a lot of these planets are actually scorching. I have to say, all these planets aren't actually, you know, shown in the movie, but I mean, they're all named after stuff. Then there is the planet of Thuza, which is a planet which is like the inner gas giant. It has 2 moons. Thuza 1 is just Thuza 1, and it looks like Thuza 2 is just Thuza 2. I mean, it's cool and all, but like, there's not very much to explore on the. Then we pass Polyphemus to go to the planet Greece, which looks like a escaped moon. And it is a dwarf planet. It's a dwarf planet that that looks like it was let out of its cage. Yeah. And then there's the planet of Troy, which Greece and Troy are very similar. And they're just dwarf planets with slightly different temperatures. Then Poseidon, which has 4 major moons. To be honest, I do like. You've got this planet, which it's very dark. It looks like a moon if our moon had a lot of dark paint on it. This moon is basically the same as the first moon. It's the same color. Were they one moon when they formed? Because then that's in a similar color and they split apart. This planet has liquid carbon dioxide. Yep, I'm not gonna question that. It looks like one of these places where you would put exotic life. It actually kind of looks like Titan if Titan didn't have all these white clouds. Poseidon, and then the final moon, which is ooh, it is actually kind of interesting. It's like a desert world. Well, it looks like a desert planet. Like an endless desert planet with these giant volcanoes, dead volcanoes. So that's actually kind of interesting. So then, moving on from Alpha Centauri A, which is dominated by gas planets, to Alpha Centauri B, which is dominated by rocky planets, and it only has one planet. It's completely insane. So this is Hermes, it's pretty standard. And it's essentially the same as Mercury. This is Aphrodite, which is interesting to say the least. It's a big water world. Then there is Bloop, or I can't pronounce that. I'm just gonna go with Bloop, which is a binary planet with this thing, and it is Aurora. And it has Aurora, which are pretty damn cool. Then there is Blue E, which both of these planets have atmospheres, and both look pretty interesting. I mean, Blue 2 has some atmosphere, and that's yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to say, all these planets are very interesting. Ares, which is essentially the same thing as Mars. Yeah, this planet is really interesting because it has the longest list of atmospheric composition ever. It does actually have one moon, which is just Ares 1, but that's just cool. Then, to the final planet, Zeus. Although this is only the first Zeus, this is Zeus 1 and Zeus 2. These are gas giants. These are binary gas giants, which are the only, and of course, expect only the finest quarter nights on these planets. Anyway, that was the Avatar system pack. So yeah, so the largest rocky planet is Poseidon 3. And actually no, it's the biggest moon, the object, followed by Bloop, which is actually the largest object. Pandora, Aphrodite, Poseidon, this Poseidon planet thing. Ilias, Ares, Bloopy, which I really want to know, might just be like a gas giant or something. Gallus, Hermes, Vulcan, Zeus 2, Hellas, Deimos, Poseidon 1, Lusa 1, Poseidon 2. Yeah, they look very similar, but they have like slightly different colors. Galita, Greece, Troy, Polyphemus 9, or should Polyphemus 10 or something. And the Fool, so yeah, that was the Avatar system made by Space Engine. Credit to the author. For creating this mod thing. Yeah, go check it out. Explore it yourself.